A lot of power in that bat.
Just pummeling baseballs.
Langeliers has done it again.
Long ball after long ball, and Langeliers has a grand slam! A crowd silencer in Toronto.
What a dangerous, dangerous hitter. Shea Langeliers
has been on a tear to start the season.
And that ball's gonna go!
Langeliers does not miss.
Well, we are pleased to be joined in studio by Shea Langeliers as the A's are in town. They are in for the New York swing. They've got the Yankees, and then right after that, it's the New York Mets. And look at what Shea Langeliers has done since the All-Star break last summer. The average, 6th. The home runs tied for 3rd. The slug is 1st. He's also 1st in F4. And I don't have to tell you what F4 means because I think we all know
what F4 is.
Yeah, he knows what it is, and he knows how to swing it. Shea Langeliers in studio. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
First of all, what was it like playing in those conditions last night? It was cold at Yankee Stadium.
It was a cold one, yeah. The wind didn't help either.
Yeah.
Talk me through the Judge. We were just talking about it.
Yeah.
Because he has a tendency to, boom, here.
Yeah, letting the ball travel 2 strikes. I got a little too close, and then obviously it being
Are you
cold
even thinking about that? Like staying back and receiving it instead of going out and getting it?
Not initially.
Right.
Then obviously hindsight's 2020. It's kind of like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have been that close.
Yeah.
You have gotten off to a nice start at the plate. Very nice. 5 home runs in your first 6 games. The last time a team's primary catcher did that to start a season, 1925. What has been working well for you at the plate? I know you and D-Row are going to take a deeper dive later.
Yeah. Honestly, just trying to keep it simple. Get everything started early, my load, be ready to hit. Simply put, like if I'm on time to hit that up and in heater, I can cover the zone pretty well.
Well, you're in good hands. I'm going to peel off. You guys talk hitting, talk shop, take it away.
There's so much I want to discuss with you. Obviously, you burst on the scene, kind of can't miss prospect coming with the Braves, get traded for Matt Olson, and it's been a meteoric rise since you broke in, and it's only getting better. So I want to go through your homers. I want to go through an awesome homer last year when you hit the granny off Scooble and talk me through that. Then I want to discuss a little ABS with you.
Okay.
Kind of what you're thinking, when to challenge, why to challenge. We have a couple of that. And then always like to give something to the kids at home. If there's one kid that's watching the show that's behind the dish that could get something from you, whether it be, you know, framing, coming up through the, whatever you want to give them, or throwing a second base, something. Because everyone does it a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, cool.
All right, let's dive in. First off, I think Devin, we have the board. I know we just had that one right there. Okay. I'm going to walk you through. I mean, coming off the WBC, I've heard so many guys talk about eliminating moves offensively. You being one of them as well. Like A to B, it's no longer rhythm and timing, but something's working for you. Because are you aware of this slugging percentage leader since the All-Star break of last year? It's you?
I haven't been paying attention to it, but.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's Ohtani and Giancarlo and your teammate Nick Kurtz, who's starting to get going last night with the big double, and Springer and Judge. So are you up there saying to yourself, count leverage, I'm trying to do damage, and then 2 strikes you shorten up? Or what's the mindset? Are you getting 3 great swings off?
Yes and no. It's kind of just where I'm thinking of hitting the ball. So if I get into a leverage count, I'm thinking more pull side. If I'm behind in the count, I'm thinking
up the middle the other way.
Yeah.
And you got popped the other way.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. The breaking ball from the lefty in Toronto, dead center. I want to start with this one, though, because for me, watching this last year, pause this for me, and kind of set the tone. You're losing 3-2, bottom of the 7th, bases loaded, against arguably the best pitcher in the sport. And I know you don't want to give your secrets away or how you're game planning against Scooble, but he is a guy that likes to pound the heater in and then slider off of it. What is the mindset for you going into this at-bat against this animal?
Yeah, there's actually a lot going into this at-bat. I led off this game against Scooble. He started the game changeup, and I think I missed it by 10 feet. I was like, it's Tarek Scooble. He's gonna throw me 100-mile heater, that type of deal. And he had my number the whole night. Obviously, he's the best in the game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
pause this.
You're up there battling.
Are you saying to yourself, now he went heater middle, he was trying to come in, left it out over, you fouled it straight back, then he went 2 changeups. Are you saying I'm sitting in.
I wanted that first pitch back, so I told myself going into that, if it in that spot, I'm not missing that one the second time.
He throws it again right here, and you don't miss a stitch of this thing. What did that feel like?
Felt pretty good.
Felt pretty good. Nothing. And I want to get into the side-by-side. Very simple moves. It's what I'm noticing this year. Seems to be the theme. Guys are kind of presetting their hands, and then there's not much play. Here's your first homer this year, Gosman. Heater split guy. Are you eliminating slider off him, or are you not a guy who sits pitches?
I don't sit pitches too often. Not too concerned about the slider with Gosman, obviously because the heater and the splitter are so good.
Yeah.
He's looking up. First at bat, he threw me some really good splitters, so it's just kind of adjusting my sights and kind of working off that.
Hoffman's got electric stuff. He's prone to the long ball, but he's got electric stuff. How do you get on top of that?
Yeah. That's just that at bat. I felt kind of sped up the first couple pitches, so I called my time with 2 strikes. I just told myself I'm going to start everything even earlier. Obviously, he's throwing 98 miles an hour. He's got a good slider. I chased that slider off the plate. Felt like everything was working a little late. I was rushing a little bit, so it took time, kind of reset. It's like I'm just going to feel like I'm starting way too early, and then just give myself
sit there.
Yeah, just more time.
And now this, you got to have big time power to be able to do this. This is backdoor breaking ball from Brendan Little. Run this. And that ball's on the ground. That's down, and that's a 2-iron to dead center. Another granny. Simple move right there. Pause that and bring it back for me. You got 2 heaters in a row, and then I mean this. I'm always learning doing this as well. I don't think if I went back and looked at every career homer I ever hit, I maybe hit 2 on a slider. I'm always blown away unless it's a real hanger, how guys are taking that deep. After seeing 2 heaters, how are you all over this sweeper right here? You just see it pop out of his hand.
Yeah, I think it's kind of, we're getting to the point in the game where a lot of guys are throwing sweepers now, that bigger slider straight across. And we're kind of just getting used to that ball, like you want it to start at you. Okay. And that's the one you want to pull the trigger on.
So you're 0-2 right there. And then Chris Sale, another guy kind of similar to Scooble, right?
Yeah.
Trying to come in.
That's that pitch right there. If I'm on time to hit that one, I'll cover the zone pretty well.
All right, now I know we got some side-by-sides from when you first broke in. Pause this. Okay, walk me through the adjustment with the hands. Not much lower half-wise unless you think there is. I mean, obviously you've shortened up a little, gotten a little bit more athletic in your base, but why the changing of lifting your hands up?
Yeah, obviously down here, the thought behind that is I wanted to be relaxed.
Yeah.
But there's a lot to control when you're down here. It's a big move to get up here. All this has to be perfectly on time. And there's just a lot going on. So like, I feel like pretty much the whole league's throwing 95 to 100 now. So like for me to be on time, control all of this, and to not be thinking about it in game is very hard. Where I bring them up here, I don't have to think about them anymore. They kind of they're already there. And then the base is pretty similar. It's just I'm thinking about like the whole, like the pressure on my back foot is on my whole foot. I don't want to be too on the ball on my foot. Obviously, I don't want to be too far back here. I want to feel my whole,
want to be grounded 50
in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you thinking anything hands-wise? Run this slow. Are you thinking bottom hand to the baseball? Anything from are you a hands hitter? Are you just thinking turn? Are you exploding off your back hip? Is there anything you're thinking?
It's kind of a little bit of both. You know, with some four-seam guys, I'm more top hand, trying to get the bat head through, and then with some sinker guys, it's kind of the other way.
I love that.
Kind of getting the left thumb through, if you will.
That's super interesting. All right, run this. Yeah, the power can't be denied. Now I want to get into the ABS with you, and kind of just walk me through. We had Alex Avila, he obviously a former catcher, done it a long time, and I said, you guys, the catchers are going to be the best at the ABS. I mean, you just have a better feel than everyone. You're sitting back there. But right there, that's a big one in a big spot. And you knew you had it.
Yeah.
Are you working behind the scenes to figure this out? Kind of What's your
doing the best you can. It's interesting. I think most people have a better feel for the bottom of the zone than the top. I feel like the top is a little iffy right now. Obviously, we'll keep getting used to it, keep getting better at it. But what's kind of coming into play is where guys are at in the box, because the bottom part of the zone is 8.5 inches back.
Okay.
So if, like Altuve,
Yeah.
Altuve's way up in the box. So he's effectively raising the bottom of his zone because I'm getting closer to it, because I'm coming up with him.
Okay.
So that's why that challenge, I was like, I don't know, because he's so far up in the box. Like, I was like, that could be 3 inches down. I don't know.
And Katse just says, if you feel it, go.
Yes, like obviously, every now and again, there's going to be some ones that you know for sure that you should challenge, and there's certain, you definitely want to have a challenge in a leverage situation if you need it.
So you're trying to hold it for a leverage situation.
Not necessarily trying to hold it, like we don't not want a challenge, but it's like understanding when the most important times are.
How about for a hitter when you're hitting? How bad do you want to?
I actually haven't challenged one yet.
You haven't done it yet?
Yeah, not yet. Little timid, but it's just it hasn't been like a big situation where I felt like a pitch is called against me with runners on base that I've needed to challenge one yet.
I don't think.
Surprised you haven't challenged one as a hitter, though.
Yeah,
I know.
I just the opportunity hasn't happened yet. Obviously, it'll probably happen at some point.
All right, I want to do some defense with you. So give the kids at home. I don't think people also realize this about Shea. He's the fastest catcher in the game. Did you know that?
He'll steal a bag on you.
Not too.
All right, so I've heard a million things, right? My son, I run our 16U travel team, try and help with the catchers, but I've heard a million things like people want to move this right foot as quick as possible and set it into place. Like, what are you thinking when you're throwing to second base?
Yeah, it honestly is kind of similar to hitting. When I was talking about that whole foot feel getting in the ground, the faster I can get my right foot into the ground, the stronger position I'll get into quicker. So then you're able to get your throw off.
Are you trying to lead them up the line now? I've seen a lot of guys trying.
We're like, yes and no. It's kind of like that's kind of where we've evolved to. Is like we're coming with, they say 3 to 6 feet to this side of second base.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where the throws are going. It's kind of the tag zone, if you will.
D-Row, I mentioned when to introduce him that he had done something that hadn't been done since 1925. That is, as a team's primary catcher, hitting 5 home runs in the first 6 games to start a season. The last guy to do it, Gabby Hartnett. I believe we have, this is your man. Look at your man, Gabby, here.
Wearing the same gear.
Yeah. That's a Hall of Famer right there, Gabby Hartnett. So don't sleep on, the
size of his hands,
I know.
his wrists.
And the equipment is very awkward, particularly that chest protector, which is a little, it's going south of the equator, if you know what I mean. But hey,
I got a full throttle game here.
yeah. And you know what? It's appropriate that he wears the green and yellow of the Athletics because he starred wearing the green and yellow at Baylor University.
Baylor, yeah.
There in Waco, Texas.